Okay, it's Meal Prep Mondays, but we might as well call it Dance Party Mondays since we're all driving to the tune this morning.
Yeah, exactly.
Seanna Thomas, yeah, she's joining us because we're talking about in-season ingredients and how you can incorporate them into your recipes, right, Seanna?
And as George always used to say, we eat with our eyes, and this is sort of a feast for our eyes today. So what are we starting with here? This sort of blueberry lemon loaf? Is that what you're calling it?
That's exactly it. So blueberry lemon oats loaf. So I like to up the fiber when I can, right, and get some oats in there. So this is a great way to use those blueberries. Blueberries are in season right now. They're so delicious. They're so sweet. And sometimes we buy a lot of them. You don't want them to go bad. You can, of course, freeze them, but this is a great way to incorporate them into a loaf. And I mean, everybody absolutely loves it.
Yeah.
So, and I'm just speaking for Nick. He loves it. So the ingredients here, simple: flour, oats, Greek yogurt, because I can't help myself. We have oil, eggs. Honey is the only sweetener in here, and there's only half a cup in the whole loaf. So it's really, it lets the blueberries shine through and that natural sweetness come through. And then the lemon is absolutely delicious in there, nice contrast to the blueberries, right? I love that combination. And you can do a little glaze on top too if you wanted to, a little like lemon juice and icing sugar, and just put that on top, but it really doesn't need it, right? It's really sweet on its own.
I just inhaled that.
Yeah.
Wow, this is perfection. This is delicious.
I love this for using up blueberries. Or not even using up, but just using and utilizing those in-season fruits. So good.
I'll be honest, I don't generally eat blueberries, but I only like them when they're baked into things, and that is phenomenal.
There you go, perfect.
Let's move on to the zucchini baked tray thing.
So this is a zucchini fritter bake. So I love fritters. I love the taste of them. I love how crispy they are, but I hate standing over the stove forever. And so this is a way that you can just make a essentially really big fritter, bake it in the oven, so less oil is used as well. So what I do is I use about a pound or two of zucchini. So a lot of zucchini goes into this. Because you know when you buy it, you're buying like a bushel of zucchini, right?
Yeah.
The key to making it nice and crispy is draining it. So I like to salt it, put it in a sieve, let it sit and drain for at least an hour before I make this, and then really squeeze out all of the liquid. I add onions, and then you make a little batter with, you know, milk and eggs and flour, some cornmeal in there as well for a little bit of crunch, and then some Parmesan cheese, and it is so good.
So good.
Put it in the oven at a nice high heat. It gets nice and crispy.
I bet fresh out of the oven, that'd be amazing.
Absolutely, Not entirely out of the oven right now.
So much flavor. Okay,
so good.
Shauna, moving on to these. I love the name Dutch Babies. Tell us what these are.
So Dutch Baby, German pancake. These are essentially, if you've ever made a popover or a Yorkshire pudding, that's essentially what this is, but on a larger scale. Traditionally, they're made in a cast iron pan, but I wanted to show everyone you can make it in an oven-safe frying pan or even in a cake pan. I made these in a cake pan. So what we're going to do here is we have our sweet one here, which is lemon curd, blueberry, so delicious. You can also make them savory. So I have zucchini spirals here. You can also just cube them up.
So do we pour the oil first?
No,
it's in here.
Yeah. So we're going to make the dressing right with all the ingredients.
With the salt and pepper?
Just a little bit of that. Yeah, just a pinch.
I'm like, let's dump this entire tablespoon of salt and pepper.
And we're also using local corn, local tomatoes, which, as we know, are also in season. Green onions from a local farm. This actually is Parmesan cheese.
Oh, it is.
We're going to add that in, and we're going to squeeze that lime in, Jen, as well.
Yeah. Let me do the honors.
Yes, please. So
I mean, this just looks like a salad I could eat right now.
Right? It's so fresh, so delicious. A great way to serve as an appetizer. You can just toss this right in the Dutch Baby. Just like this. Really, really simple. So we'll just toss this together. A nice light dressing. I mean, you can use whatever you want, but I love the fresh olive oil and lime. And then we just put this in here.
And do you bake it now?
No. So it's already baked, and then you can just serve it just like this.
Just like that.
You can cut it into quarters and.
You cut it in. I wasn't sure if you rolled it up like the pizza that G was talking about.
You know what? I guess you could if you really wanted to. Yeah, you could make a Dutch Baby taco. But this is a really fun way to do like a sweet and savory way to use up all that local produce. And seasonal and local, you know how much I love it. You can save money. It's a great way to use this stuff.
Good things grow in Ontario. We know that. That's exactly a good example. Shauna, always great. We'll see you on Instagram to get all the recipe details.
That's right. Seanna Thomas Nutrition.
Okay, that's
Thank you so much,
for this week. Thanks, Shauna.
Delicious.
Back next week and back with more breakfast.
I want more of these things. Yum, yum, yum.
I had 2 slices of that banana.